As I said in the previous video, we are going to take the pieces we have imported or recycled and we are going to start shaping them to suit our character. In this case we see that they are too small, so we have to start modify them. The first thing is that you have to take all the subtools and leave them in their minimum subdivisions, in the lowest subdivision. And not to have to do it with each one, we simply go to the all low option. That makes all the subtool go to its lowest level. We will just go one by one of the subtools and we will modify them. Let's start with the leech, the belt. It looks very small, of course. And the first thing we are going to do is make it bigger. The move brush is going to be our best companion in this case because we are simply going to accommodate proportions or sizes. For example, it's very loose here. We're going to organize it. This accommodating can be an annoying job, but it really helps a lot to avoid downtime. If we can save time and make our character look good, it's okay to do these kind of things. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I see it's much better this way. It's a smaller size, but it fits. Let's go with the next piece. This one here. The transpose is going to work a lot here too. Seeing the symmetry, we are going to start modifying. Let's go to the subtool of the body and we will hide what is useless for us, which is here and the body. Back on the belt again. For example, we see here there is a void, so that kind of thing we have to start fixing them too. Okay, alright, let's get back to this piece. And we're done fitting it in. Okay, done. Let's go to the next piece. Here in this case you have to order the symmetry. A curious fact is that not always all the subtools have the same symmetry. Some symmetries are not always well imported. For example, this has symmetry up and down, but it has the opposite side. That is where we need it. Let's go to the transform panel. And activate the X symmetry, deactivating the other two. Okay, we already have another piece. Let's move on the next one. The breastplate here. Let's go back to the body. and take out what we need. For example, we are going to make this brace pole here. I insist, it takes a lot of time to modify this type of pieces because not everything you recycle will be 100% accurate to our character, so you have to start modifying some pieces. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. That one needs a bigger size too. Well, we have these pieces. This one, the belt. We have these three pieces, 1, 2, and 3, which make up our character. Let's go now with the buttons. As I said before, not all the pieces you import have the same active symmetry. You have to be very careful with that. Again, we have to go over some pieces to start refining them. This piece is missing here. What we are doing here is to accommodate the pieces. In the next video, we will just refine the pieces. Okay, done. With this, we already slightly molded all the pieces that make up our character. We import them, and we already have a more complete character without having to wear ourselves out so much in modeling each of the pieces. That is why recycling seems to me to be a technique that few teach, and that's very important. Our task also consists of optimizing the best we can the resources that we have at our disposal. I, for example, usually export the parts that I create for any project as a CTOOL file, in case I'm going to use them in future. On the internet you can find packs, not only from CTOOLs but also from other types of files that have pieces to generate new compositions or sculptures. These type of procedures are very useful and will help you to generate good projects in a very short time. That's all for this video, and we'll see you the next time where we are going to take each of the pieces and we are going to improve them to our character.